breaking news, Mitch McConnell just rejected the new stimulus package that was proposed by a group of bipartisan senators this morning. He said, we don't have time to waste time. He also said that a must-pass spending bill with pandemic relief included in that bill will all likely come together in one package, which is set and must be passed on December 11th in order to avoid a government shutdown. So I just want to fill you guys in. So Congress was at a stalemate over the weekend in their negotiations, their coronavirus negotiations. The Democrats wanted a $2.2 trillion stimulus bill which would have included $600 unemployment payments and the $1,200 checks that you would have received in March from the CARES Act. So their bill also provided federal funding for state and local governments. So the Republicans, on the other hand, proposed a $500 billion targeted spending bill that provided less money for people and also didn't bail out the states, which they argued were Democrat run and was just a bailout. So the two couldn't come to a resolution. People were afraid that Congress would leave for the holidays without reaching a conclusion, and people wouldn't enjoy their holidays that much, as millions of people are struggling. They're out of work. They need the money. So that brings us to this morning. This morning, a bipartisan group of senators proposed a new $900 billion coronavirus relief package. So many people thought that this was finally going to end the gridlock between Pelosi and McConnell. This would have brought money, and it was exciting. So just to give you some idea of what was in their bill, this group of bipartisan senators, so it included $288 billion in small business aid, such as Paycheck Protection Program loans, just like in the CARES Act, $160 billion in state and local government relief, which is interesting because that was something that Republicans were not happy about, which they saw again as a bailout. $188 billion to fund a $300 per week supplemental unemployment benefits through March. So that means that you wouldn't have got $600 but $300, so a compromise there. So it also put $16 billion into vaccine distribution, testing, and contract tracing. By the way, thankfully now we're talking about billions of dollars going into vaccine distribution. That's really good news. That means vaccines coming soon. And $82 billion into education, $54 billion into transportation. So bear in mind that the bill did not include direct payments to most citizens. So also bear in mind that right now this bill really doesn't amount to much because Mitch McConnell rejected it. So it's unfortunate. Hopefully we'll have something by the end of the week. Hopefully we'll have something before by September, at least December 11th, when Congress needs to pass their budget. And hopefully they'll include some payments into that to help people because people are obviously struggling from the pandemic. But as it stands now, there's still gridlock in Washington, not shocking anybody. And hopefully we'll hear good news soon. So thank you guys so much for watching that breaking news update. Mitch McConnell, Nancy Pelosi, please come together. Do it for the American people. They're hurting. They need money. There's a raging pandemic. Please like, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.